What do you say, Bob? How are you, honey? You're always first. I love it. I love it. Yes, you are first. You are awesome. Awesome, awesome. How are you, Mr. Bob? Appreciate you coming in, honey. Good. I'm glad you're doing good. So glad you're doing good. Oh. Yeah, headed home. Get all these other nincompoops get out of the way and go on through the light. We'll be good. Oh, me. It's 4th of July Eve. Woo! Don't have to work tomorrow. But I gotta work Friday. Which is a big old hoot. Hello, 2-4. How are you, honey? Glad you got to swing by. We getting this party started fine today. Fine today. It's awesome blossom. Yeah, just doing our little route to the house so that we can get home and check on Mr. Marshall. See how he's doing, what he's doing. Oh, man. That big old salad did me in for lunch. No, oh my God, you retard. Do you not have a blinker? Just whip it right over in front of me and then stop. You stupid idiot. Oh my God. Look at these people, man. Don't have no daggum blinker or nothing. Jeez Louise. Y'all, I've got my phone plugged in. Hopefully my phone will last. I hope anyway. Hey Toga. How are you, honey? We're gonna see if my phone lasts. I've got it plugged in, y'all, so be patient with me. I had a moron just about wasn't paying no attention, about hit me. So then you've got all these douche canoes right here that are blocking traffic. They don't know how to use a roundabout. Oh, mercy. Because of the tiredness, well, why don't you get you some rest, Tolga? That's all you have to do. Can't figure out how to pin my link tree, or I'd pin it. So, oh, you're gonna let him out? His accent? Oh, I think it's sexy, Bob. Yes, he's got a sexy voice. If that's what you're asking. If that's what you're asking, yes. He has a sexy voice. He has one of those coffee commercial voices. The Colombian Coffee Company. So yes, he does. Oh, he's busy. Everybody out and about. Mercy. But of course. Oh, mercy, Mr. Lee Company, you need to hurry up, get out of my way, honey. Lord, mercy. Thank you. Nobody wants to sit back here and look at your big old white box behind. Oh, but you do, Toga. You have a sexy voice. You are so very welcome. I guess that's why all the girls are swooning over you, like Shannon and Dar. Me. Just a little bit. it's not hard. Now, maybe learning a little bit of Turkish or learning Chinese or like Japanese. Now, that'll be kind of hard. Learning Spanish, it'd probably be the next easiest vocabulary for me, I guess I would say. Trying to learn Spanish, I guess, would be easier for me. So, okay, I'll change the topic. Anyways, anybody done any good fishing lately? I haven't been able to go fishing, and I know right now it's too doggone hot to go fishing. And I am so wanting to go fishing right now. Besides riding horses, my other hobby is fishing. So, I need to go fishing, y'all. I need to get on a fishing bank, catch me a couple of catfish, catch me a couple of bluegill, have enough for a mess for supper, make some homemade coleslaw. Oh my goodness, I'm making myself hungry. So hungry. Hello, Dana. How are you, honey? Glad to see you in here, baby darling. Yeah, we're talking about fishing. I'm having a hankering to go fishing for some reason. Either that or eating some fish. Maybe I need to go to Catfish Kitchen or buy some fresh catfish and cook it at the house. Oh, you're learning from us. Well, Toga, if you're trying to learn from me, honey, you be learning the southern slang. English. That's what you're trying to do. No. Me is a southern slang. Yeah. I've always spoken the way I speak whenever, since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. I just, little bitty old thing. So, oh, they're still working on the light pole, y'all. My goodness. He fixed it, Bob. Oh, exactly. No, he didn't cut. Yeah, hell is considered a cuss word that the artificial intelligence bot would really, yeah. Yeah, the AI will throw that out quick fast and flag me big time. 'Cause I don't remember who was cussing here a month or so ago and got me flagged. I don't think it let me post it either, because it didn't post. Yeah, AI is very particular on how you say it or use the cheat codes, or you gotta do it a certain way to throw off the little alien or the AI, the artificial intelligence person or thing on the computer. Which this is the land of the free, and we have freedom of speech. We ought to be able to say what we want when we want. You know, if it offends anybody else, so be it. Like I say, they can keep scrolling. But you gotta abide by YouTube's business, I guess. Oh yeah. We just say like bunches and bunches. Humongous. There you go. That's the way we say it over here. If you were talking about too much, humongous. Yeah, that's how we say it over here. Toga. Too much. Yeah, way too much. Humongous. An over exuberance amount. Yeah. That's pretty much what it is. Hello, Wisco. Hi, honey. Just headed home. How are you, darling? Yeah, we get to hang out with me. I don't know if y'all can see that car, but man, if I could just pull in there and show y'all that car, oh my God, y'all, it is beautiful. It's like a peachy apricot color. It's gorgeous. It's an old 68 to 72 Chevy, old Chevy. I think it was a 2-door. It's pretty cool. But yeah, it is hot out here, y'all. It is, let's see, well, Zena, the truck, is telling me it's 94 degrees out here, y'all. It is hot. It is so hot. Oh my goodness. Everybody's getting the horses out. They're crazy as all get out, especially in this heat. Unless they're going to shows inside the barn somewhere. Ooh-wee. They'd be better off staying in the barn where it's cool. Hello, Kamal. How are you, sweetheart? Glad to see you in here today again. I hope you're doing better. Hope you're getting motivated and getting your hind end out of the bed and walking around a lot more so you can get on the track to being able to run up and down your house. No, seriously, take it easy till you get well, buddy. Take it easy, I promise. You'll be alright. Oh, man. But yeah, it's pretty warm here today. Right here where I'm at, it's like 94, 95. I don't know how much a difference between here and my house be difference. But we will see. Y'all, my 17-year-old FaceTimed me yesterday. I don't know if y'all want to hear the story, but I may just wait. Y'all may not want to hear the story. Right? Yeah, Priya says, yeah. Tell the story. Are you sure, Bob? Well, y'all know me telling you the story when when my son decided he wanted to be, aka kind of emancipated from us. Well, he's been gone maybe 3 weeks now, maybe a month. Well, he decided he was going to FaceTime his mama. And I'm like, well, and I told his daddy, I said, you answered. I'm not talking to him. He done me dirty. Going living with my best friend and her son, his friend. I'm like, no, I don't want to talk to him. I just can't bring myself to talk to my own child, y'all. And that's bad. That is, honestly, gut-wrenching, heart-stabbingly bad. You know? I do what I can to help him when he's at the house, and me and his daddy are strict parents. It's like we told our daughter, look, you're not getting a job, you graduate high school, your main focus is high school. Your main focus. Well, she graduated. She got her high school diploma. Her daddy bought her a car because she went on to college, so she had to have it way back and forth, so her daddy bought her a car. Next up was Dakota, the soon-to-be 20-year-old. He graduated right down to the knuckle, but he graduated. He moved off with his girlfriend all the way to Greenville, Tennessee, which is 5 hours from me. Close to North Carolina. Right on the border of North Carolina, Tennessee. Had to go get him 4 months later because her family told him that they didn't like him and that he needed to go stay in a motel room. Kind of peed me off, which eventually I went and got him. Me and Grandma went and got him. So, well, now Spencer is mad because I told him he don't need to be getting a job or worry about anything except graduating from high school. Okay? He has 13 credits. He's gonna be a senior this year, come August, supposedly, because there's a No Child Left Behind thing going on in Tennessee. And they're just pushing these kids through the school system. You know, if they need to be held back and helped more, then they need to do it. They don't need to just be pushing all these kids through. Well, to graduate, I think you got to have 23 or 24 credits. So, he's missing 10 credits, which I don't know how he's going to make it up. He don't even want to worry about making it up. He just wants to get a job. I'm like, son, you can get a job after you graduate. It's not important. Me and Daddy will supply what you need and what the things you want. We'll get you a few of the things that you want, but right now, you need to focus on school. And, it's just to the point where he got mad at me. He got mad at his daddy. And he's blamed it all on his brother because his brother is telling him, look, dude, you don't need to do like me, wait till last minute. You need to get your butt in gear. You can get credit recovery and do what you got to do. Well, no, he don't want to do that at all. Not at all. So, he decided that when he assaulted his brother, he left 2 big old bite marks on his rib cage and went after him with a tire iron. His brother called the cops and said, look, you need to come get him. And me and his daddy was at the grocery store while him, Marshall, and Dakota, and all of them were at home. We come home to police cars in the driveway. Granted out, Spencer has mental issues, which is another thing that peeves me off because I don't know if he's taking his medicine. I don't know if he's going to be okay. Well, he called me, or FaceTimed me, and said, well, we need to make amends. I said, no. You made the exact choice you wanted to make. You're where you're at, where you want to be, so you don't need to make amends with me or Daddy or anybody over here. And he kept on. I said, son, this is tough love. This is what you wanted. This is what you're getting. So deal with your consequences, the choices that you made. Now, you're more than welcome to come back home and act like a regular young gentleman, well-behaved young gentleman, and do as you're told here until you turn 18. Then you can go do whatever you want to because we don't have no control. And he persisted that him and I, make friends. So I'm like, son, look, hello, firefighter Maddie. How are you, honey? Welcome in. And I told him, I said, Bubba, look, you've got 5-6 months left till you're 18. Let us help you. All he could think about was getting a job. I was like, you cannot get a good job, unless you have a high school diploma And 2, you cannot get a job unless you have a Tennessee ID or a Tennessee driver's license, which we can help you get that. But until you graduate, none of this is going to happen with us. So the last court day, he told the judge that he didn't want to live with us anymore. So I'm like, okay. That's what his daddy told me. I was like, well, what'd you find out? He said, well, the judge told us it's out of our hands now. And I'm like, okay, he's still a minor. He's 17. He's not 18 years old yet. You know, he can't sign any form of his own without our consent. So he shouldn't be able to go to said friend's house to live. So I told him yesterday when he called me, I said, you know what? I said, if this is really what you want to do, if you want to live over there, I'll sign my parental rights away, and so will your daddy. We'll sign you over to the state because you're not. That's the only way they're going to do it. The state will take custody of you. Well, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Well, that's the only way it's going to be. That's the only way it's going to happen, because they will not sign you over to anybody else. You'll probably still get to stay there, but you will be in state's custody. And if this is what you want, fine, because if you don't want to come stay with us for another 5 months, tough it out, to deal with your brother, your older brother, who his lazy butt we're still trying to get to work too. So it's just to the point where, I'm trying to figure out where I want him home, but I don't. I'm trying to think. I can't explain. Through here is a lot of deer. I gotta keep an eye on, make sure no deer come through. But anyway, trying to figure out exactly why he doesn't want to come home. Because the only thing we told him to do, I know it's going to get sketchy through here, so be patient. It'll last probably a minute or so. So if it keeps bouncing back and forth. Yesterday was pretty, but this lady right here in front of me is more than Christmas. And when he packed his crap, he had a backpack and a blanket that had a bunch of clothes in it, and he walked down the road and had his buddy pick him up. So, in other words, I could have got him from being a 4 runaway, which is exactly what he was. The judge and his attorney told us that it was. It's just, I don't understand. I really don't. So it's just to the point where I love my son, but he's just, I was getting over all of this. I really was. I mean, I didn't have no problem. I was getting over it until he freaking FaceTimed me. Until he FaceTimed me. After he FaceTimed me, I lost it. I forevermore lost it. That's when I went off on him. I'm like, look, you're where you're at. Why are you bothering me with this stuff? Why are you bothering me with this stuff? Quit bothering me with this stuff. You're where you're at. You're where you want to be. So you handle your business, because apparently you don't need us anymore. You don't need us anymore. And I told him, I said, you have your new family, and I put it in quotation marks. I said, you have your new family help you with all your crap. He's like, well, I'm living over here with Curtis's nanny. I'm like, well, you have Curtis's nanny do all your stuff for you. You have her wash your nasty, dirty drawers. Because I'm done. I am. And I don't know how to express it to him so he'll get it through his head. because he thinks we're all against him over the house. When in all reality, hello Stacy. In all reality, I want him home. I want all my family home with me. Except, well, my daughter, she's got her own home, but it's right beside us, you know. She's not far away. So, I want him home. So, we'll have to see. And he asked me the other day, he goes, what? Am I missing something? Hold up. In the chat, what's going on? Is somebody fighting? What? Somebody mad? What's going on? I hope not. But anyway, it's just, I just want him home, but I don't know. I seen Bob that says, peace out, Bob, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? Okay. I just don't want nobody fighting. Just trying to get through the story. I thought Bob was wanting to listen to it, so he said, yeah, go ahead and go through it, so. But yeah, it's just, you know, after I'm telling you guys that, it's just like a big old weight been taken off my chest. It feels, holy moly, they got more signs going up here too. Jeez Louise. Signs, everywhere, signs. Oh, okay. Gonna go play baseball with this youngin'. Aw, that's what's sweet about Bob going out playing baseball with this youngin'. He's a sweet guy. Sweet. Oh man. But yeah, it's just, you know, getting to the point of it all, I don't know, I'm just a heartbroken mama who's trying to figure all this out. And it's confusing. So, I know there's a few mamas that may be in the chat that understands. But it's just, I just can't get through all this mess. It's crazy. Oh. So the Ivy. Let's see. Commercial, industrial, health, HVAC. Ivy Mechanical. Woohoo. See, I knew Dana would understand. See, Stacy, that's a good thing. You can help your mom out and save some money, you know. I mean, that'd be a good thing. But see, Spencer's not but 17, okay? He don't turn 18 until December. I want to enjoy my kids until they turn 18. I've still got one at home. He's fixing to be 20. He came back home. He was working at, it's called Tensco. It's a plant that they do a lot of iron work. Making pretty good money. All except they said no earbuds while you're working or while you're in the plant. Well, somebody seen him, supposedly he was on break. Somebody seen him with the earbud in, and they fired him. Well, that's a health and safety OSHA thing. You cannot do that. That's what I told him. But now he refuses to get up and go do anything, which, if my husband don't start getting on his butt, that's another one that's going to be kind of perturbed about me. So, and Tracy's talking about retiring next year, and if that's the case, he can watch Marshall the 2 months that he's out of school, so that Dakota can go to work and help me pay some of the bills at the house. Help pay groceries and stuff, you know? But he's got... We just don't have nobody to watch Marshall while we're all working. And I've explained to Dakota, look, you've got to get to work. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You've got to get to work. And then turn around, my husband's like, well, you just need to get off his back. No, I don't. I need to stay on his back and whip that ass until he gets out there. Pardon my expression, but until he gets out there and gets busy. Becoming a grown man, doing his adulting that he's supposed to be doing. Paying on some of these bills that he's accrued over the last 6 months, 7 months, that his daddy's paying for. You know, his daddy's paying for all of his bills, and we're sitting here, I'm having to pay most of the bills at the house because his daddy's paying Dakota's bills, and it's like, dude, let him come get his truck. If he's not going to pay the tow bill, if he's not going to pay you back for all the money you put into his truck, he needs a hard lesson in the school of hard knocks. You know, same way Spencer's learning. Same way Spencer's learning. It's a school of hard knocks, and he's getting some hard knocks learned right now. But when Spencer was talking to him, but Spencer was telling me, well, Mama, I can think clearer here. Okay, what makes somebody else's house any different than our house? You can think just as clear over there as you can at our house. I don't understand. Just because your older brother's telling you, look, you need to help me clean this house. Which, holy crap, what happened here? Did you lose a vehicle, buddy? No. Must have been a wreck or something. Holy cow, that guy in that car is way off in the ditch. But he really needs to work on himself too. Yes, y'all, I got sidetracked. I'm sorry. My apologies. Those days, I have done nothing but thought about everything. About the phone call. Well, actually, it wasn't a phone call. It was a FaceTime that he did with me. So, I don't know. I just... yeah, that's exactly right, Dana. Squirrel. Lost the train of thought. My train has jumped the tracks, baby. Just jumped the tracks. 3 cars done went way left. But anyway, how's everybody else's day going? Might as well change the subject. I forgot what the subject was. Lord. Don't laugh at me, Dana. That's not funny. Well, actually it is. Oh, it is. Yep. All the little hamsters have decided they're going to take a coffee break at once, and the wheel quit turning. Oh my gosh, I usually have one or two taking turns, but I guess both the little heifers decided to take a coffee break at once. That hamster wheel came to a screeching halt. Oh, oh, I know you can't help it, Dana. I'm laughing right along with you, baby. You're more than... Exactly, Stacy. That's what I'm saying. My brain turned to mush when I'm at work because there's only 2 classes in my building. Maybe, no, 1 class until after the 4th of July. Getting back in this area where it's kind of pitiful, so. Well, at least I'm not the only one whose hamsters decide to take coffee breaks at the same time, Dana. You have yours do that on time. See, this road right here on the left is Locust Creek Road. That road down there is exactly where Spencer lives, right down that road right there. You know, he's still in Heming County, but he's fixing to start school here. He don't even want to come over to the house. He don't want to be nowhere near us. So that's fine. He can stay over there with a bunch of idiots. So somebody I thought who was my best friend is no better than the girl that stole her mama's husband away. And she hated me for the longest because my brother dated that gal. Well, what did that have to do with me? I ain't nothing like her. Never planned on being like her. I wasn't dating her. Travis was. You know, she judges before she gets to realize, hey, you know, Dewanna's a good person. She ain't doing all that crap that other gal was doing. Well, no, I'm sorry. This gal don't do dope. I don't do dope. I don't do that meth and whatever else they got down here. It just... There's 2 houses around us that's been condemned due to what they call it, meth labs or meth houses. I don't know. One of them, 2 of them that they've shut down. They've had the cops here so many doggone times. I guess they were, but you know, it's just. I'm just flustered, y'all. Flustered. I just need a nap. You know, I don't get no good sleep at night. It's like I told Spencer, I'm like, look, buddy, you don't understand. Mama loses sleep because of you, but you don't care. But that's okay. God's got my back. Because He's the one reaching out to me. Because He don't know, you know, He's like, well, yeah. He's like, well, Nanny said to call me. I said, she ain't your nanny. I said, her name is Tammy. 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 He's like, well, Curtis's grandma told me, well, I need to make amends with you. I'm like, well, the only way you do that is bring your ass home and move back in the house with us. That's the way you can make amends with us. What I should have told him. But, you know, I told him, I said, look, I said, you think you're grown? I said, you make the decision. You made the decision to move out, and so you make the decision to move back in. I can't make that decision for you. Well, I'm sorry. I'm like, well, sorry don't go around this house anymore, son. I just can't keep accepting a sorry from you. I just can't. You have mental issues going on. You need to get that crap straightened out and learn that I'm your saving grace. I'm your mother, you know, because in order for you to get driver's license, you've got to have a parent or guardian signature. I'm not going to do it, and your daddy sure the crap ain't going to do it because you moved out. So now you're going to have to wait until you're 18 to do it, officially. When you could have stayed with us, finished school, because even with your 17, you have to have, what do they call it? When they go to school, they gotta have the thing saying yes, they're not missing any school. Shoot. Anyway, hello, Buck. How are you, honey? Well, this Tammy, yeah, she's a piece of work. Let me tell you. For anybody to have a granddaughter who has a boyfriend and a girlfriend at the same time and they live under her roof, no, I'm sorry. That's wrong. It goes against everything I believe in. You know, no man should lay with no man. You know, no lady should lay with no lady. But to each his own. Hey, if that's your cup of tea, that's your cup of tea. But my child was raised differently. To understand, he was raised in the church to understand that that was not the way God planned it. So, you know, I'm sorry. That's the way I raised my kids, you know, in the church. Yes, Stacy, they lived in the same house, and that's the same house that Spencer moved into with her, his buddy's grandma's house, where his buddy's sister and her, the other two, when they sleep in that one bed. Yeah. Exactly. My sentiments, exactly, Stacy. Ooh. Yes. It's sickening. And it's just... Guys, I love my friend to death. I have thought about her since I was little, growing up, since my mom moved us out of Hickman County back to Fairview, Tennessee. We used to have fun time playing school, playing babysitters, you know. I'd babysit her baby doll. She'd come and pick them up, daycare type thing. You know, it's her sister. Had to babysit her sister. You know, and for her just to up and leave, well, to up and think that about me, I was mainly like the only friend she had back in the day. She still doesn't have very many friends, if not any, she said. And I told her, I said, Leon, I said, you just don't realize how many times God has put in my heart to find you. That he knew you needed a friend. And I'm the best friend that could ever be, unless you screw me over, then I will be the worst enemy you could ever have. You know, you don't get involved with my family. One, family issue stays in the family. It don't need to go out of the house to anywhere else, which my son broke that rule when he included his buddy Curtis and his mama and grandmama, and they convinced him to leave the house. Which it didn't help whenever my husband said, look, buddy, you don't like the rules around here. You can pack your crap and leave. He gave him that door. And, you know, instead of having the respect for me and his daddy, he just packed his crap and left. But anyway, on to other topics, I guess. I'm getting depressed thinking about it. So, what's everybody got plan for the 4th of July. Hopefully our new swimming pool pump comes in, because our other one literally crapped the bed and just froze up. So I had to spend another $110 on a new sand filter pump so that we can actually get in the pool and shock it. Well, I mean, we can get in the pool, but just won't be able to get it filtered out. So, and it definitely needs to be filtered and backwashed where I've shocked it. So, well, Buck, that's not going to be fair that you're going to be on the road, honey. It's not going to be fair. Dana, it sounds about like us. We're probably going to cook out burgers, and that's about it. I really don't want to do fireworks, because there'll be too many idiots 2 or 3 houses down from us doing fireworks. No one